Hi everybody, my name is Dave. They let me drink craft beer on television. I'm here at one of my favorite places to drink craft beer, Pints, to review some of my favorite places that we've taken the show to over these last few seasons. I want to be clear at the outset by saying that this is in no way a list in order. They're just my 5 top places. But is the first place how we talk about the best place? Not necessarily, but maybe it is. I have no way of knowing, and neither should you. They're all great. That's what I wanted to get to. And we're gonna start, again in no particular order, with number 5. Wait a minute, I'm giving them an order. When we went to this brewery in Calmer, Iowa, I thought, what are we into? Calmer, Iowa? Is that a place that even has a brewery? It does. And holy cow, guys. The beer was so good the first time we went that I couldn't believe it. I literally couldn't believe it. And I went back the following week because I was certain that somehow my taste buds had deceived me. And I'm pleased to report they hadn't. I've been back several times because the beer at this place is next level excellent. Calmer, Iowa's Pivo Brewery, number 5 on our list, which again, is not in any order, but this one's number 5. It's been almost 30 years since I fell in love with Northeast Iowa. And one of the things I love about Northeast Iowa as a Lavora is these people understand Czech culture. Bohemian culture, if we're being honest. We're Bohemians and then we're Czechs, right?
Oh, absolutely.
That's how that works. This is Craig, and he runs the Pivo Brewery. Pivo is the Czech word for beer.
Correct.
When you're in Czech Republic, you order a pivo.
Yes.
One of the great things about going over there, have you ever been?
Yes, several times.
Now see, Craig was in the Air Force for a number of years, so he's seen a lot of the world. We'll get to that. But when you go to Czech Republic, you go to a place, they only serve one kind of beer. Usually it's owned by like a brewery, right? You'd go to a place and then it's like you can just get Pilsner or Urquell or something and that's it.
Typically, yeah. It kind of reminds me of back in the day where you'd walk into a tavern here and they would have nothing but Schmidt.
Right. Those days are over here because you can come to places like Pivo Brewery, and we should mention we are in Calmer, Iowa, and I guarantee a lot of people watching this don't know where Calmer is.
Absolutely.
So when you're going to Decorah to visit the other breweries, this place is just a hop, skip, and a jump. It's like 15 minutes away, right?
If that, 12 minutes.
So you're done with your career in the Air Force, and you decide we're going to open up a brewery. By the way, this is not a small operation.
No.
I mean, this isn't like, this is a big deal here in Calmer.
Absolutely. We have 10,000 square feet of space, which is the brewery, tap room, art studio, warehousing. We're on 3.5 acres of property, so we have room to expand. We have 40 beers on tap. That is the most beers on tap anywhere in the county.
Okay, that's huge. 40 beers on tap. And of those 40 beers on tap, how many do you make right here at Pivo?
Over 30.
That's crazy. Do you do anything other than make beer?
Cider. We also make our own cider.
I walked right into that, didn't I? Really good beer and an absolute must visit. In Northeast Iowa, it's Pivo, which is Czech for beer, right?
Correct.
I say na zdravé. Am I saying that right?
Nastrovia, Nastrove.
Na zdravé.
Prost.
It's all good here at Pivo. Up next on our list at number 4, from Waterloo, Iowa, housed in a former Wonder Bread factory, it's Singlespeed. Kind of doing a double dip here because they have a great location in Cedar Falls as well. Waterloo's Singlespeed, great beer, great people, and that's a place that's really all about sustainability, which, as you know, is something that's really important to us here at Brewed. And the beer they make, oh, is it good. Number 4, Singlespeed. Enjoy. We're in Waterloo. Now, Singlespeed has 2 locations.
Right.
There was the original that was in Cedar Falls, and now there's this beautiful location, which used to be, am I right about this, a Wonder Bread factory?
You nailed it, yeah, Wonder Bread factory. Hostess building, 1927 construction.
It's the old cliche, like they don't build them like this anymore, right? I know that something you guys here at Singlespeed are very passionate about is sustainability. Can you kind of walk me through the importance of making sure that things are sustainable?
Yeah, so sustainability is one of our core principles. Brewing beer is a relatively energy-intensive project, water in particular.
You waste a lot of water.
There's a lot of water that's used.
Not wasted.
Right,
used.
we like to try not to use the word waste.
You don't use the word waste.
We try to limit the amount of water because it's water intensive.
Okay. Let me rephrase it.
Right.
It is possible to be a brewery and waste a lot of water.
It's very easy.
If you're doing it,
it's very easy to be a brewery and waste a lot of water.
Right. So that's important to you to not do that. We're in Waterloo. Let's not waste. Not waste the water.
Yeah, water, energy, all of it. Yeah,
right.
Sustainability is at our core. When we came into this building, our goal was to LEED certify the building, which is leadership in energy and design, something along those lines. But basically, LEED is there to try to save the environment, to try to help the environment.
Can we talk about the beers that you make at Singlespeed? What do you want to be known for?
Yeah, I'd love to. So we have a core of 5. Those that are in cans are Gable. We've got this in our hand.
All right, so I've held this, and
I
haven't opened it yet.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, can I? I mean, I don't need to ask your permission.
Right.
Tell me the story of Gable, because this is the Dan Gable beer, right?
Dan Gable. Yep. City of Waterloo, born and raised.
Right.
Obviously, national champion, multiple-time national champion for Iowa State University in Ames. Olympic champion. National coach at the University of Iowa, who knows how many times, a lot of times.
And he won his gold medal in '72 in Munich.
Now we're talking.
So this is a Munich Helles, right?
Munich Helles, yeah. This beer is brewed in honor of his Olympic gold medal in Munich.
So you've got Gable, you've got Tip the Cow. What are the other ones that are always around?
Victory Dance is our core IPA, so it's our American IPA. Nicely hopped, 67 IBUs.
Art is subjective, Dave, and there's no wrong answer to this, but what is your best seasonal?
Man.
Of all the seasonals, what is your best? Again, there's no wrong answer on this.
I really lean Ring Around the Gozen.
No, false. It's Zach's Mexican Donuts. I tricked you. There was a wrong answer. You got it wrong. Ring Around the Goes is terrific, but Zach's Mexican Donuts.
ZMD's good.
If you see that on the shelves, when that's on the shelves in the fall, do not pass go. Get at least 1 6-pack of that. Yeah. Dave, really appreciate you making the time for us.
Absolutely. This is fun.
Great talking to you as always.
Great talking to you.
And thanks for the Gable.
Enjoy it.
Believe me, I will. Cheers. We're here at Singlespeed in Waterloo.